Welcome to your Wildcat Weekly Wrap-up.
The drive and the basket. Turn on 4 seconds. Oh my!
This is the 3W.
Hello and welcome to the 3W, your show for all things Indiana Westland athletics. I'm your host, Chase Evans. Well, it's safe to say Indiana Westland was put on the map this week. The men's and women's basketball teams tipped off their seasons in style, sweeping their first weekend of games. The men also put on quite a show down in Bloomington against the #1 ranked Hoosiers. We take a behind-the-scenes look at that in just a bit. And let's not forget about the volleyball and men's soccer teams, both ranked top in the league and battling for the Crossroads League championships later this weekend. We break down those matchups and much more, so let's get to it. The men's basketball team played in the Caleb Dimmick Memorial Championship Saturday, taking on the 11th-ranked Davenport Panthers. Early in the first half, DJ Bettinger does a nice job of getting his defender in the air, finishes with the jumper. That puts IWU up early. Now check out Kylan Doubles in the open floor. Has numbers, but he takes it himself. Sweet finger roll off the glass. Yeah, that's right, he's a freshman. Now with the clock winding down in the first half, senior Darian Michael showing composure, pulls up with a silky J. That shot puts up IWU 12 points at the half. But the Panthers would not go away in the second. A nice three-ball by Gabe Vanderjack. Getting down to the crunch time now, who else but Jordan Widener stepping up, absorbs the contact and gets it to go. And then the dagger. Just a few minutes later, let's listen in.
From way downtown.
Are you kidding me?
Bettinger and the Wildcats hold on to win it 65-55 over Davenport, extending their record to 3-0 on the young season. The women also in action Saturday, tipping off their season at IU South Bend. The girls are ranked 4th in the nation. Early on transfer Katrina Blackman with the drive, but nice court awareness to find Emma Stahl in the corner. She knocks down the tray to put IWU in front. Shot clock winding down a few minutes later, Tennille Krebs finds freshman Jessica Brown, who finishes with a nice floater in the lane. The Lady Wildcats will go up 10 at the break. Now in the second, Stahl finds senior Paige Smith inside, and she knows what to do with it from there. She gets the basket plus the harm, and then a scrappy play to cap it off by Tennille Krebs takes it the distance, and IWU coasts to their first win of the season, 62-44 over IU South Bend. Great to see both of those teams off to a promising start this season. Well, as we know, last week's IU-IWU showdown in Assembly Hall received its fair share of buzz, and it certainly lived up to the hype. We were there every step of the way to capture their journey on this historic night.
Normal game, man. Normal game.
Let's say the first time here you cut, you can't get open at all. Defender on the pass, you put an elbow right in your chest. Let's go. Hey, let's go, baby. Here we go, baby. 7 minutes ago, we had a lead in Assembly Hall versus the #1 team. I looked at our staff, and my question was, did the scoreboard malfunction? You know, we were playing good basketball, we were moving the basketball, and that was a moment I think we'll look back and say, wow, pretty special.
We led over 5 minutes. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Let's go! Now, boys! Let's go! Hey, we gotta get that edge back. We had a tip off. Come on. 20 minutes. Hey, the score is 0-0 right now. Seriously, fast. Let's go.
Got to get better in the game. Mm-hmm. And we did. And our guys were tested, and they were tested, and I think both teams will be better for it.
Well, what a scene that was in Assembly Hall, and a great experience for our guys. And here to talk about that and the season ahead, our seniors Aaron Martin and George Jones IV. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Great to be here.
Yep. A week later, what sticks out in your mind from that IU game, Aaron?
For me, it was just walking into the arena when 17,000 people were screaming. I mean, I just got chills down my spine. And then just warming up, it was all a blur. Like, I couldn't even keep my adrenaline down. And then the first 13 minutes, obviously, was awesome, just coming out so well and being in the lead for those first 13 minutes, even though it didn't end up so well. But just coming out so well was awesome.
Yeah, you guys played a great game. Led for the first 13 minutes of that half. Kind of a dream come true for a local Indiana boy, George?
Yeah, definitely. I played there before AAU. It's been years ago, but it was definitely good to step in there again, especially with the full crowd. It was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So I had a lot of fun.
That is actually an exhibition game, so it didn't count towards your record. You lost by 29, but certainly made an impression down there. 3-0 though on the season. You had to bounce back 4 games in 5 days. You won the Caleb Dimmick tournament. Could this be the year you guys think that you go all the way? You guys got 6 seniors, so much experience, talent in this group.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the goal. The goal is always shoot for the stars, and we want to win it all. And with so much experience, you feel like you've learned from your mistakes the past 4 years. You know how to rebound from, bad games, bad halves, that type of thing. And just having so much experience with the 6 seniors and so much leadership with even seniors, juniors, and sophomores on this team, it could be a special year.
You guys have both been roommates for the past 4 years, roomies for life, George and Aaron. Talk about the first time you met each other, though. I guess it was kind of a funny story, George.
Yeah, actually, I've met everyone on the team besides Aaron, and we had team camp freshman year, and I just remember seeing Aaron running in the gym, goofy, because we had the rims lowered for the smaller kids, and he's just dunking like crazy. And then we went over there and finally met, and it was just history since then, I guess you could say. Best friends.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of chemistry, though, it seems, within these 6 seniors. Talk about that and what's made that so special on this journey with you guys now, finally, your last year here at IWU.
Well, there's a group called the Quad, and that's been the seniors this year, which was, I guess for the past 3 years, it's been me, George, Pat, and Darian. So just being together and rooming with your teammates, so you're literally with them at practice, you're with them in the room, you're sleeping with them, just all of that. That creates great unity. And then the fact that a lot of us got a lot of substantial playing time as freshmen and sophomores, that just helped us with experience even more. It wasn't like we were sitting on the bench those years, we were learning on the court, so it was a lot of fun.
Well, last thing, I know you guys like to have fun as well. Aaron, you're kind of the man of many faces. Can you flash up? You guys always tell good jokes, but you have a really good face. I want to get a close up on this. Just do it for us real quick.
Which camera is it?
This camera right here.
All right.
That is priceless right there. Aaron Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Also, George Jones, thanks for coming on, guys. It was
thanks.
a pleasure and great luck this season. You guys, it's going to be fun to watch you guys coming up here in the next couple weeks. Well, thanks again for them coming on. Up next, they travel to Grand Rapids, Michigan this weekend for the Crossroads WHAC Classic. They play Friday against Aquinas College, and then they got to play the defending national champions in Cornerstone University at 3 o'clock. A couple other things to look for in the coming days. It's conference championship time. The men's soccer team battles Spring Arbor University Saturday at 7 p.m. at Wildcat Field. The Cougars dealt the Wildcats their only conference loss this season. A win would secure the program's first ever trip to the NAIA National Tournament. And the volleyball team played Thursday night against Grace College. If they advance, they play Saturday at 1 o'clock in Lucky Arena for the Crossroads League Championship as well. That would also secure their second consecutive national tournament bid. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for tuning in to this week's show, and a special thanks for George and Aaron for spending some time with us today. It's going to be an exciting championship weekend for the Wildcats here in Marion, so get out there and cheer them on. That's going to be a wrap. I'm Chase Evans. We'll see you next time on the 3W.